So Fido is gone in the bottom of the ocean because I'm an idiot. It's just after 5 in the morning and we're up and off to a little bit of a beach vacation. We're headed to Koh Samui today, but first we got a little bit of an adventure to get there.
Beautiful hair.
Made it to the airport, still have never beeped at airport security. The streak continues. I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna grab coffee and then we have like a short flight to Surat Thani and then a ferry to catch from there. So let's get some coffee in us.
Just look at that yellow sun.
Hello, could I have a coffee as big as my head?
Yes. No. And way off in the distance, those lovely little white clouds.
I think it was a mistake asking for a coffee the size of my head because now I'm like way too much caffeine for a flight.
Have a good time now. Go to paradise,
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We just landed in Surat Thani, and the reason we're here is because we wanted to go to a beach, but the flights to places like Krabi were way more expensive. So we flew into Surat Thani. Now we're taking a bus like an hour and a half to the coast, and then a ferry out to Koh Samui. So yeah, a bit of a journey to get out there. It's gonna be worth it, and this awesome bus makes it worth it already. Look at this thing. We made it like 2/3 of the journey, and so far it's gone so smoothly. We've done our flight, we did the bus ride, and now we're on the ferry. The ferry's nice. It's also kind of empty, and the seas out that way look absolutely unreal. Just perfect blue colors, and I'm really, really excited to get out to the island. It's about an hour and a half journey from here. So we arrived in Koh Samui, and to be honest, when we arrived, I started feeling kind of rough. I think I was actually dehydrated, or maybe a little bit heat stroked or something, or I think actually maybe I just had way too much coffee this morning. That coffee I had this morning, when I asked for a coffee the size of my head, they made me a huge coffee. It was like a large, like extremely large Americano style coffee, and I think it was just espresso. And I just felt jittery and shaky and weird the whole day, and then I got here and I absolutely crashed. And I feel better now in the hotel room where we're gonna be the next 3 nights. We're right on the beach here in Koh Samui, and it's already sunset. And I feel a little bit stupid that I haven't done anything. But it's still not sunset yet, there's still a half an hour, so I've got the tripod and the camera, and it's beautiful out there. I just don't think I don't think there's that many photos to be had right there outside of our apartment. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm definitely gonna take the gear out and maybe try to get a photo of something. But I'm glad I feel better. Just remind me in the future, if I say I need a coffee the size of my head, to maybe like stick with a coffee the size of my thumb. been way too long since I had Fido up in the sky, but in Chiang Mai, we're right on top of the airport, so you definitely can't fly legally in Chiang Mai. As I mentioned, this is the place where we're staying. This is the beach. It's kind of high tide right now too, so it's almost impossible, if not completely impossible, to take a cool photo because of this barrier you got here. But the sky is unreal right now. You just got like a wicked set of clouds happening, and I think the light's gonna be amazing. So I pulled out the 70 to 200, and I think what I'm gonna try to do is maybe try to pick out some details somewhere off in the distance with this sky. This anvil cloud is absolutely perfect. And if nothing else, I'll get a couple cool photos of the clouds, I guess. And if this weather holds off, maybe star photos later. I guess we'll see what happens. What's happening behind me is crazy. Absolutely the most epic sunset of the entire year. Maybe the most epic sunset I've seen ever. That is unreal. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm also not exactly stoked with this. It's just there's nothing to shoot here. There's no photo. And I talk about this a lot on the channel, that there's a difference between beautiful and photogenic. This is absolutely beautiful, like life-changingly beautiful. It's unreal. And I'm just sitting here staring at it in awe. And normally I'd be upset when I see something this incredible and can't photograph it, but I'm almost frozen by how crazy this sky is, and I almost don't want to photograph it. I almost just want to look at it. But I'm gonna race back to the hotel and see if I can get Fido up in the air, because Fido from above this might be able to capture it. So Fido is gone in the bottom of the ocean because I'm an idiot. I don't know if I have drone footage because I don't know if it cached on my phone. The SD card is definitely at the bottom of the ocean with Fido, but I'm like really mad at myself right now. And I've just changed my shirt, but I'm soaking wet. My pants are soaking wet. I'm soaking wet. Because as soon as it happened, I ran out to the sea, dove down, and tried to get it. Now, in case I didn't get the footage, what happened was I was trying to get the last couple shots of that sky going absolutely epic, and the battery was down to like 22% when I started the flight. It was down to like 15%, and I was hovering right over the water, like a meter from the water, and then it kind of like, I'm not sure, I kind of blanked out a little bit. I think one of two things happened, and either way, they were my fault. Either, I'm so mad at myself, I can't even say this. Either when I was looking down at the screen, I pressed the downshift on the joystick and just plopped Fido into the sea, or the battery died. I'm leaning towards the fact that I dropped it into the sea because of the fact that there was still 15% battery life, and they shouldn't drop into the sea like that. So the more I think about it, the more I think I must have bumped the controls. And as I was setting up my shot and framing everything, I just heard plop. I just heard plop. I looked back and there was no lights, and I ran into the sea. I dove head first and I swam around to try to find it, and I couldn't find anything. It was black in the water, pitch black. I might go back tomorrow and see if I can do a recovery in the morning, although of course it's salt water, so I definitely won't be able to recover Fido if it's been in the sea all night, but I might be able to recover the SD card. So I guess that's a video for tomorrow. Yeah, I guess I don't know what to say other than don't be stupid. Earlier in the day, I was shooting some dronies over the water of both Jody and of myself, and the waves were moving, and the Fido actually has a downward positioning system that stops you from dropping the drone into the sea. And I turned it off because the downward positioning system over water, it kind of like rocks the drone back and forth because it thinks it's grabbing the ground, but the ground's obviously moving because it's water. And since I shut it off, it didn't stop itself from falling into the ocean. And it would have if I didn't turn that off. So just a multitude of mistakes, and that absolutely sucks. I mean, it's been a couple good months of making money, but it's never good to drop $1,000 into the sea, especially since I don't think I'll be able to buy a new one until, well, for a while. So, shitty way to end the day. and a shitty way to end the most epic sunset I've ever seen in my absolute life. So hopefully I got the drone footage cached onto my phone so that I can share it with you guys today. But if I do, it'll be choppy, so that's why the drone footage was choppy all day today. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. At least tomorrow there'll be a mission on the vlog. We'll try to recover the drone. I was going to shoot stars tonight if it was clear. I'm going to be too annoyed to do that. So I guess I'll see you guys on tomorrow's episode. Peace.